You have to show the people. And then my aunt and my sister are on the phone. 4 or 5 people.
Okay.
We're here, we're here.
Alrighty. Hello, my name is Adrian Sanchez. And so, imagine this, right? You wake up one morning and, you're sweating, you're late for work. The first thing that you do isn't brush your teeth, isn't get in the shower, isn't think about what you're going to eat for the morning. But where's my phone at? My phone was supposed to wake me up. I can't find it anywhere. And then panic starts to set in because now how am I going to figure out what Stacy posted last night in her Instagram story, or did people like my Instagram post, or what's going on in the news? And so, to a lot of people, this may put them in a panic. This might startle some people. And so, what I want to give as a solution and hope to this is a digital detox. And so, a digital detox is where originally you just kind of just take a break from technology. You more just want to unplug from technology for a little while. Because with always being connected and always being connected to the internet, you're constantly being fed dopamine hit after dopamine hit after dopamine hit, which, some people can control that, but to a lot of us, we're basically glued to our screens and to our cellular devices most of the time. So I have even put myself up against this to show you all how a digital detox can really help improve. So I put myself on a week on a digital detox where I only really try to use my my devices on a limited use. So, only really using my phone for if I need to contact somebody immediately, or if I need to look at an email for school or anything like that, and only really using my computer for school and just overall just schoolwork. So, before I can get into my experience with the digital detox, I just want to explain to you guys what the positives are to doing a digital detox. So a lot of the time, 43% of young adults have stated that they they cannot even imagine like a day without their phones or a day without technology. Like it can send them into a panic. And so a study by Summer Care in 2024 called the blog called The Power of Unplugging has also stated that always being connected to the internet has lead to more anxiety, has lead to more better sleep, can also lead to bigger mood changes, and overall just less production on your body, and overall just a less mental healthy experience. So even people that have spent even more than like 5 hours on the phone has even caused has people that have spent 4 more hours than the usual person has even stated how it can help has more mental impact on their brain, or more emotional damage, I guess, on the brain. And so also what leads to worse sleep from always being on the phone is the blue light. So always being around blue light, especially when the time comes to sleep, it negatively impacts your brain by the melatonin that affects your brain that makes you want to go to sleep during the night is also lessened because it's always being exposed to blue light. Since the sun is out, the brain thinks that the blue light is basically the sun, and so that's basically not really helping your brain fall asleep during the night. So when you're trying to go to sleep, when you're trying just to shut everything off, you can't, because now your brain has just been exposed to blue light basically not even throughout the day, but even throughout the night. So where your brain can't get the right, melatonin that it needs to go to sleep during the night. And so, for me, I've noticed that problem a lot. So when I try to go to sleep during the night, I'm usually up. Even when I have to go to school the next day or I have things to do the next day, I'm usually going to bed at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning because I just am glued to my screen the whole day, much like the rest of society, much like all of you. So I just wanted to take a chance to try to improve my sleep and my mood and overall just my mental health throughout the week. So I just decided to take a digital detox to where I just tried to disconnect from the internet. So from the technology. So I try to lessen my screen time overall. And so some of the things that I did for my digital detox, this doesn't have to apply to most of you, is where instead of maybe just going straight to my phone in the morning, I try to, maybe instead, just turn off the alarm really quick and then just just go straight to just doing what I need to do just to start off the morning. So in the morning, I take care of my older brother to go take him to school. So the first thing I do in the morning is to wake up and just try to get us ready for school. I was trying just to lessen my screen time throughout the day. So I also take. You can also, this can also help with better exploring your hobbies and being more connected with your hobbies by doing a digital detox. So for one of my classes is actually photography. So once after I drop off my brother from school, instead of going home and just scrolling on the phone until I have to pick him up, I try to do some photography around my neighborhood, or like maybe even going for a walk instead of just constantly being on my phone. So maybe just taking some photos for my classes, or maybe even just taking some photos for fun. It can very help improve, and better help me improve just being more awake in the morning also, because also just being in that blue light just doesn't really wake me up for the morning. And so, by doing a digital detox, it can really help with, your mental illness. And after my week of doing a mental detox where I try at the end of the night, try not to use my phone as much, or not try to be exposing myself to much blue light, to better myself for helping to go to sleep. And so, through my experience of doing a digital detox, it has helped me with better sleep, has helped me with a better mood, and overall just making me feel more awake and more alert in the mornings. And just overall just have a better mental mindset going throughout the day. And so, I just want to ask you, when you think about losing your phone, do you think, what am I gonna do? Or do you get scared? Do you maybe get anxious that you don't have immediate access to your phone? Or, so if you do think that, then maybe a digital detox may be the best thing for you. My name is Adrian Sanchez, and thank you for listening to my speech.